Hello, everybody. You know how you get something in the mail and you think, I need to make a video, but I want to pair it with something. So you put it aside. Then you never get that other thing. Then you get more mail. Then you say, well, I should really make a video for that other thing first before I make video for this mail. Then you don't make that video. Pretty soon you have mail backlogged going back 3 months. Well, I know that feeling because that's me. So let's do a clear the desk of everything, even if I never got that other thing to match it, or make a super cool video with lots of great information. We're just going to get it out there, clear the decks, and just one mega mixer, whatever video. Let's do it. Okay, first off, it took me a half an hour just to get all this stuff together, and I'm not confident that I found everything. That's how much there is here and how disorganized I've been lately. We're gonna get through it. First off, I broke one of my own rules in not buying packs, but I found a blister pack at Walgreens with 2 modern packs in it, a 2021 UK and a 2022 UK. And then I broke another rule that I'll never break anything off camera in case something cool happens. And I broke it off camera and something cool happened. First off, in the 2021, not as big a deal, but a Trevor Yarnick black, I think, numbered to 125. You know, I was like, okay. By the way, this is $8 before tax. I'm like, okay, I got a numbered rookie. I mean, it's not worth a lot of money. I'm not a Twins fan, whatever. I opened the 2022, staring at me on the back is this congratulations. Sure that I got a memorabilia card. I rip open the pack and find a Bryson Stott rookie auto numbered to 50. And since the Phillies appear to be on their way to the World Series, and I don't need that for my PC, you might be seeing that on eBay. We are going to go without this. Not a pickup, not a mail pickup, but I had to fit it in somewhere because... Anyway, here we are. I don't even know where to start. I went with like a crazy varied background because that's what this video is going to be. Let's just put a couple tennis cards up here. Monica Seles for the Monica Seles collection. My all-time favorite female tennis player. And this card's really cool. He TTMs, and I will be sending it out. This is a card of Rod Laver. So, before Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal, Laver was definitely the GOAT. Won a calendar year Grand Slam, all 4 events in the same calendar year in 1969. Had 11 Grand Slam titles in his career and 198 total titles. So, he went 50 years before he was dethroned as the great by these other 3 that have since come along. But I want to get one other card of him before I send TTM. Just so I could have 2. I want this chrome, this modern looking card. And I want to get something a little more vintagey looking. I still have to find it. So wish me luck on that. By the way, some of these date back as far as June 22nd. That's how long I've been sitting on some of this stuff. This one is for the set, the Action Pack set. Fergie Jenkins started charging more and more the last couple years for a TTM auto. And I got this one for $13.50 before tax. And it has a JSA. But, of course, that will eventually go off to Beckett to match most of my other Hall of Fame slabs I have for that set. I think that's my 10th Hall of Famer for that set. Let's go vintage next. I've been wanting a Gene Bearden rookie card for the Knuckleball collection for a long time. I was able to find that one at a great deal because of the mark. Still had great color. Still a great looking card. And for another $1.25, I got the Bobby Brown. You know, plays for that team, but interesting guy. If you know your baseball history, went on to play for, or went on to become the president of the American, or not, I forget which league, but American League for a long time. And was an actual doctor. So those are my first 249 Bowmans. I'm happy to get those. So let's stick with vintage. Very happy to get a Brooks Robinson 1963 peel-off card. Got that probably 8 weeks ago, 6-8 weeks ago. And with it, I got some 1970 Topps posters. I don't want to take them out because I don't want to be opening and closing them too much until I can find a suitable way to display them. I reached out to a couple other collectors and they've all said, I've never found a great way to display those. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go, but it's something I'm working on. So I got 3. I got them with the Brooks Robinson, same dealer. I got a Phil Niekro, Frank Robinson, and Johnny Bench there, and I'm excited to have those. They're very cool. I just have to figure out how to display them. You might have noticed the hockey puck in the background. I do have one hockey card. Finally spent some money and got the Matty Beniers Young Guns in a 9. About 30 to 40 bucks cheaper than it was right after it came out. Kraken aren't off to a great start this year. I'm not even sure that Beniers is actually on the board goal-wise. So, remains to be seen how his career is going to pan out. But he was a Rookie of the Year. He does play for my team. It's a cool card. No reason not to have it. And by waiting a little bit, I saved some money. And now I'm looking to get the Shane Wright, who was next in line for the draft picks and Young Guns cards. And eventually I'll add them all as they come out, all the Kraken Young Guns. How about some modern baseball? Got on a Dufex, looking for Dufex stuff, which I do all the time. And when something falls into my lap at the right price, I buy it. This is a Greg Maddux 96 Pinnacle Hardball Heroes. And right after that, fell into my lap for the right price at the right time. I got a 98 Pinnacle Orange Epics Play. And it's got a fun effect, Dufex effect in the background. I'm not sure if this is a super old SGC holder or something else. It just says SG. But it does have the SGC grade scale. Sort of. Out of 100, but it doesn't have the other grade. Anyway, shed some light on this. If you know if this is like really old school SGC slab, or if it's just someone pretending to be, or what have you. It is in a tux, the black frame, so I'm inclined to think that it is. More modern baseball. About a month ago, I short off a bunch of George Kirby cards that I got. And while I was looking for those, I was also looking for cards of my other favorite 2021, 22, 23 Mariner. A guy I met in person. Very cool guy. Kyle Raleigh. And I was able to score the Topps Chrome Pink Refractor, which is one of my favorite all-time parallels. I'm really happy to have this. He broke his own record for Mariners catcher home runs this year. So he has the first and second most catcher home run season. And I think he just fell short of 30. Did he get to 30? I don't remember, but right in there. And he's awesome. And after the season was over, he didn't pull any punches about kind of calling out upper management for having such a terrible offseason last year, which they did. They added 3 players that were absolute trash. And Raleigh came out and basically said as much. So I got mad respect for him. And he's just fun to watch. He's a really good catcher. Just realizing we hadn't seen any autographs yet, except for the Stott. Unless I'm mistaken. How about a Dwight Gooden on the Provisions. And if you're not into that, how about a Dwight Gooden on a 92 Ultra? If you're not into that, I can't help you because Dwight Gooden's awesome and so are autographs. Those were from Facebook. 12 bucks each, I think, left over from private signing. But I have quite a few Ultras from that set. I think about 120 now. And I'm always looking for Provision stuff, either autographed or non. I almost have a Master Provisions baseball set, missing 2 cards. So now I'm starting to fill in some autograph stuff here. That one fell into my lap. It was a great thing. Every year I try to build the Chrome throwback set. And last year was 98. Well, this year, sorry, 98. And I got a whole stack of them off of Sport Lots. I've only actually completed 1 year. And there's several I just need a few cards for. But I only buy them at the right place at the right time for the right price. I don't spend a bunch of money just to complete. But we got some cool ones here. Vlad, Peraza, Nolan Gorman, Springer, Morel, Austin Riley, Miggy, Riley Green. That's a great photo there. Big Meat Pete, Tristan Cassis, Moreno, my boy, Luis Castillo, who laid an egg down the stretch, but that's okay. Xander and Paul Goldschmidt. Those look really great. And those will go into the binder. That's about half the set there. I got those for an average of, after shipping, probably $1/4 each. So not too shabby. And the last few things are still in envelopes. I have sort of pre-opened most of them. But this is something I jumped right on. I haven't looked in detail at this, so I'm excited. But this is the Reindeer Studios art card via Double D Vintage. So I'm happy to get this. And I ordered a couple cards to help for charity. White Wilhelm for the Knuckleball collection and the Hall of Fame binder. Tony Gwynn for the Hall of Fame binder. Just a card I didn't have. Love All-Star cards. And if it means $5, go to help Maui. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's a great thing. So here's my first look at this Ted Williams card, which is really awesome. Williams is stoked to give surfing a shot. And I've read this. I'm not going to read it now, but I've looked at it on other channels and everything. And I love that the number just continued on in the series from the original set. Very creative. And we all like getting Scott stuff. So I'm happy about that. And, oh, good. I got a signed version of the Turn Back the Clock. Adam and Dylan. Interesting size on this. I love this. Look at that. QR codes on the back. Very classy. Very good stuff. Easily worth the money. And was happy to do it. Okay, this next thing is from eBay. And yeah, it's some Stadium Club cards, mostly. I noticed I didn't have any autographs from this year for my binder. So I just looked for what was affordable. And got them as part of a lot, along with a pink Mike Piazza A&G Chrome. So we got Zach Thompson. We got Zach Lothar of the Hill People. Much have I seen and much have I done. We also got Nick Fortis, who I'm not familiar with. So 3 Stadium Clubs. I do like the triple, quadruple exposure. And a pretty cool Piazza for the Hall of Fame binder. Last thing from Jump Wax Hero. I don't believe I have one of these little cards yet. Or is it a sticker? It is a sticker, it appears. This is from a Whatnot. And when he had previewed these, I was super... This was the main target that I was after, is the 52 Larry Jansen. And he was doing his live stream when I was driving home from work. So I'm sorry if I was irresponsible. But he, I did pull over to bid on this and to comment on it. And he had asked, why is Larry Jansen holding up 7 fingers? And I think Baseball Collector Mike had said it had something to do with home runs. And I said, well, it's how many kids he had. And Junk Wax Hero kind of laughed, But no, that's actually what's happening here. Is he was very proud of being a father of 7. So he held up 7 fingers. The photographer took his picture. That's the one they printed. And he ended up having, I believe, a couple more. So I was really happy to get this card. I mentioned it in a video earlier this year when I was going through some 51 Bowman with a really cool sky colors. I mentioned that I wanted to get this card eventually. And it was just the right card at the right time. I had the money. I pulled over to bid and comment, and I was able to do that. And it looks pretty sharp. I'm really happy to have that. He's also a Pacific Coast League Hall of Famer and legend. Played with the Rainier. So it's kind of hits the collection in a lot of different ways. Also got, as part of the same evening, got this Larry Doby at a good deal. And I've been wanting a vintage Larry Doby for the wall. Not my favorite vintage Larry Doby card. He needs a hat. But until I can get the 51, 52, or 54 Bowman, or even 53, any of the Bowmans, this one will do. And that will do it for this video, I think. It would be hard to imagine that I missed something, but there's a very real chance of that, because like I said, I had so much stuff sitting here. Okay, this is going to be fun to edit. Thanks for watching. Until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.